going on YouTube? Welcome back to our channel. Today is going to be a quick leg day voiceover. We wanted to kind of show you, how we kind of go about our leg day, especially before a huge meal coming up. All those good carbs, all those good fats, got to utilize them. So please, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that bell. And let's get right into the video. Alright, so getting right into the leg day, we're starting out with a squat variation. I personally can't do any back squats right now. Hack squat is the next best option. Like I said, so 15 reps or higher on this. We did a 9-week block twice where we kind of focused on some 8 to 12 rep range work, and now we're just really trying to blast the muscle, get as much blood in there as possible. Basically use metabolites, which is just cell swelling, as a routine to gain a little bit extra muscle before we kind of back off on the volume here. So this is really pushing it, RPE 9, possibly 10.
Yep, and as you can see here, Anthony and I are currently doing the same weight on the hack squat, and this is something that we actually talked about in our last video, which I will link in the corner here. So check that video out if you're interested in learning about that. But otherwise, I wanted to get into my experience with the hack squat. It took me a while to build up some strength on a regular back squat because I personally had some back issues that prevented me from progressing as quickly as I would have liked to. And so the hack squat kind of allows me to do some more weight and get some better work going in those muscle groups.
Next is the leg press, and with this I basically just get a massive quad pump and glute pump. My body is just built where quads and glutes are definitely dominant. My hamstrings are definitely weaker. I can get an instant pump on these, so nice and easy for me.
On the contrary, I tend to get a lot of hamstring and glute activation when I do leg press, which is a little bit different from Anthony. Across the board, I think I tend to get a lot more hamstring activation in lower body exercises, whereas he gets little to none and is very quad dominant. So that's something that we kind of struggle with sometimes when we're working different muscle groups because we get different activations in different areas. But it's cool because it shows the difference in people's bodies and what works better than others. So
yeah, so when you're doing any kind of lower body movement, feel out your foot placement as well as where are you getting the activation from when you're completing a leg press or a squat. Getting to the leg curls now, for me, like I said, it's hard for me to really activate my hamstrings. I'm doing constant tension here. I think it was about 18 reps, so very nice and light, just getting some blood into the muscle here, trying to get that connection going. But other than that, these are killer lying leg curls. 3 sets of these to an RPE of 9, and you're pretty much fried. So take any rep range you want from the 5 to 30 range. I recommend about 12 to 30 with these, and then hit that RPE 8 to 9.
Yeah, Anthony and I usually stick to pretty light weights too when we're doing the lying leg curls. I think we're both at about 40 or 50 pounds here, doing the rep range that he just mentioned. And you get a lot of hamstring activation with this, and I think it's really important because in the lighter weights, it allows you to work on that mind-muscle connection when you have difficulty feeling when you're working on a specific muscle group. So
moving on to the most important muscle group in the body, these are the calf raises. Standing calf raise, nice, slow, and controlled all the way down at the bottom, squeeze at the top. People that bounce on these calf raises or any kind of calf raise movement, you're really not working out your calves, you're working out your heels. So get that stretch at the bottom, force your calf to actually activate, and then get that squeeze at the top. And then from here, I'm just kind of repping out after I got those constant tension ones.
Yeah, calf raises are usually pretty killer for me. I have very sensitive calves when I do these, and I'm doing the lightest weight that the machine offers, and I usually get around 10 reps on average. But I think it's something that's funny that Anthony always says, if you're not holding your calf raise at the top or the bottom, it's not a real calf raise. So make sure you're really stretching out and holding your reps at the top and the bottom so that you're working your muscles the right way.
Yeah, when you're kind of bouncing, all you're really doing is you're making I think it's your Achilles heel kind of take over. So I got this from someone from 3D MJ, so it's definitely a pro tip. Going into quickly our ab workout. So I like to do abs on my leg days. We have 3 leg days, and I like to finish up with abs always, just because, you know, you only do a certain amount of exercises for your legs, and then you have some time to do some ab work. Whereas upper body, you have your triceps, your biceps, your back, your chest, and it's just your delts. So there's a lot more time to do abs during these days. So if you have a certain ab workout you necessarily like, just stick with that every week and just progress on it.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I really didn't get into the specific ab workout that we're doing, which is a cable crunch, until recently, because I always felt super awkward doing it. I personally love doing leg raises and the machine weighted crunches, but I definitely think what Anthony said is super important. So if you have something you're comfortable with, make sure you're sticking to it and making progress, but don't be afraid to try new things if you're able to and you feel comfortable doing that.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below or go to our Instagram at Locale Fitness. Definitely send us a message. We will respond any kind of questions on the routine, why we did a certain thing a certain way, or you just want to say that I have big legs, it's fine.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
And happy holidays from Locale Fitness.